All right, guys, so what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna give you all some more information and make another video about the Sunjoe 9004 Pros. On my other videos, I've seen some people leave some comments about that it was they're cheap, piece of craps from China, and that the Kranzel's better. Now, I don't own a Kranzel, but if I had to guess, and from what I understand, the Kranzel should be a better machine. Now, with that said, there's also a higher price tag on it, a much higher price tag. I think that this thing right now is like under $270 on Amazon. Guys, that's, in my opinion, a good deal. I think it was worth more than that. And yeah, I seen someone say that the ratings on this are the same or close to like one of their consumer retail models. And that's correct. But what you're getting here is you're getting a better electric motor, and you're getting a better pump that should, especially if you maintain it, hold up longer. You also have the regulator. I don't use that, but it's an option if you want to dial down the pressure, where the other ones don't have that. But this is in my opinion a better machine than the consumer retail models. If that's all you have money for, then, and you don't have the money to get this, then I understand. And there's, everybody's got to start somewhere. But, if you can afford, $270 or, whatever this is, maybe $300 with tax, I think it's well worth it from what I can tell. And, it's a lot more money for the Kranzel. The Kranzel should be a better machine, especially for that much more money. It's just like, I've got my gas pressure washer that I built that I have a cat pump on, and I believe that cat pump is one of the best, if not the best pumps. But it's got a higher price tag than, some of the other Italian or Chinese made pumps, especially the Chinese made pumps. So what I've done, I want to show you what I've done is test out the warranty, because that's one of the big things I wanted to say in this video, is that I believe this comes with a 2-year manufacturer's warranty, just out of the box. And so with that warranty, I didn't buy the extra coverage. With that warranty, I tested it, and that's why there's 2 sitting here, is because that's the first one I had. This one is a brand new unit that they shipped to me. And as you can see, I have both of them here at the same time. So I got them to send me the new unit before I sent them the old unit, because a lot of companies, they want you to send the old unit to them so they can inspect it or whatever, in case they want to repair it, try to repair it. And then you're looking at, at least a week without, a unit, if you don't have a second unit, second pressure washer. But these guys, no problems. They sent me out the second unit. Now, if you don't send them the old one back, then, they're going to charge you for it. That's fair, though. That's more than fair. So you can get them to send you a new unit while still keeping yours, because this one still works. I was having issues with it not foaming right. So I thought I'd take the opportunity to test the warranty out on these to see, is it going to be really difficult to deal with? Because I think somebody left a comment about that Kranzel USA would be, you should be able to get the parts easy and all that. And, hopefully that's true. But this was extremely easy to deal with. So, no problems. And they, by the way, they told me that because you want to go online and register this unit when you get it. That's the only way the warranty is gonna, you're gonna be able to use the warranty. But they offer extended warranties, and those extended it's got a 1 year, 2 year, and 3 year, but that's on top of the 2 year that already comes with it. I can't remember what the 1 year and the 2 year were, but I want to say it was like $42 for the 3 year. So that means for $42 extra, you could have 5 years worth of warranty on this unit. And if it's this easy to, you know, to get a new unit sent to you, and that, you know, that good of a warranty, then guys, it's well worth it. I'm not telling you to get a Sunjoe over a Kranzel. If money's no object, then, you know, the Kranzel should be a better machine. But what I am saying is, if you don't have the money to throw at a Kranzel, but you do have the money for this machine, get this machine. You know, if you're tight with money, don't put yourself in a bind to get a Kranzel, because I promise you, this machine is more than capable of washing cars. I mean, like I said, I've got a gas pressure washer that I built that has better specs than this, has a cat pump on it, basically a Honda engine on it. It's a better pressure washer in my opinion than this, but I'm using this to wash cars, to, you know, to take some of the wear and tear off of my other pressure washer. And technically that pressure washer at 2.5 gallon a minute and 2,800 working PSI is overkill on the PSI for sure. This, you know, they do offer a 9007 version of this that does, I believe, 1.8 gallon a minute, might even be 1.6, I think it's 1.6 at like 1,800 PSI. I don't recommend getting that unit. I recommend getting the 2 gallon a minute, and with a 100-foot hose, the way I have it set up, which is, you know, I recommend at least getting, and the hose that comes with this is not a bad hose. So I recommend getting a additional 50-foot. I guess you could get away with a 25-foot, but get you an additional 50-foot if you can afford it, of good hose. Add that 25-foot to it, and you got 75-foot of hose, and you're looking at about 1,000 working PSI, meaning while you're on the trigger, that's what counts. So, you know, I just wanted to explain that, you know, I'm not trying to say this Sunjoe unit is better than a Kranzel unit. I'm saying for the money, you're getting a lot here, especially once I found out about the warranty. Oh, by the way, there was somebody that left a comment saying that you couldn't service this pump, you couldn't get parts for it, and that they don't have schematics. I checked on that. I talked to Sunjoe, and although it's not readily available, like where you can just go on a website and order it, you can call them and they will order the parts for you. And I was able to get them to email me the schematic of the machine. So, you know, that's there as well. But like I said, with the warranty, where they're just going to send you a brand new unit, you know, pretty much no questions asked, that's the kind of warranty that you want. So where you don't have to send them the machine and wait for someone to look over and, you know, figure out if they want to try to fix it, and if they do and they send it back and then it doesn't work right still, so that's a pain in the ass. But if they're just going to send you a new unit and you can get 5 years worth of that kind of warranty for $42 extra, man, that's worth it. So I don't care what anybody says, and if somebody says something arguing with that, then, you know, I guess maybe I'll try to explain, you know, this is my opinion, this is the way I see it, and I'm strongly recommending this to, you know, the people that will watch this video, you know, that this is a great option, especially once I found out about how easy the warranty was. And like I said, if you really want to fix it yourself, I don't see why, if they're going to send you a brand new unit, you know, and you not even have to wait on sending the old one back, then, you know, what's to think about, in my opinion. But, so anyways, I wanted to say that this thing ships with oil in it. Now, if you see in the pump, if you see that red dot, the oil is supposed to be level with that red dot. So that's about halfway. So it should be halfway full of oil when you've got it sitting on level ground. Now, as you can see, that little bubble at the top, so that means this is almost all the way full. Now, it's not on perfectly level ground, but it's not leaning towards this side. So, you know, and the other one over here was the same way. And so, you know, it ships with this bolt right here. This is your fill bolt for the oil. They ship it with this so it doesn't leak, but with your nozzles comes this vented cap, and so you want to take that bolt out and put this in. But what I recommend doing is, while you're doing that, go ahead and here's the bolt to drain the oil. Go ahead and drain a little bit out of it and get it closer to that middle line. So, you know, that's one thing that I would recommend doing when you get it. You don't have to do it, but it's easy. You know, it'd take you 10 minutes to do it. I think this bolt is a 17 millimeter, yeah. So I recommend doing that. And some people I know will want to put upgraded oil in it, and I'll probably do that. I'll probably put cat pump oil in it. It's non-detergent. I need to read the manual, but I'm gonna say that they're gonna want you to run non-detergent, probably straight 30 weight oil in this pump. But check the manual on that. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to drain some of this oil out and get it closer to that half fill and install the vent cap. But I will say, just to see, I didn't drain the oil out of this unit, and I left that shipping bolt in it, and I ran this pump and put several hours on it just to see, is it going to mess it up immediately if somebody does that. It did not, and I don't recommend doing that. But if you did, it didn't mess it up right off the bat. So anyways, the other thing I'm about to do is I put quick connects on mine. So this is an M22 fitting that it comes with. So this screws right on there. You don't need any thread tape for these type right here. It just screws right on. And don't crank on it. I mean, that's pretty much everything. Don't crank on it. Just get it snug, hand tight, and you're good. And then this is a 3/8 quick connect, which is pretty much standard with most pressure washers now. So, or the M22 is more common with these electric units, but the 3/8 is what you get on most gas pressure washers, most higher units, or most gas pressure washers, I'll say. I just love quick connects. I also put these, this goes on the garden hose fitting, which I will say, this, it spins. So if you don't put a quick connect on it and you're gonna hook it up just with your garden hose, this one hooks up pretty nice. So it's not a big deal. But I just like my quick connects because all my hoses, everything, or I've got them all set up with the same quick connects. In case anybody's wondering, these are brass quick connects that I got them from Ace Hardware. So far, I like them, but I'm sure there's higher end options than these, but these work just fine. And oh, so they make two different versions. They have ones that are the opposite of this, where this would have been the male end, and those I found have little check valves in them. Now I opted in the beginning not to get the ones with check valves, because in the beginning, very beginning, I was doing a gravity feed. I didn't have a pump, and so that check valve would prevent, it would reduce the flow or prevent it from flowing at all. So I got the ones, these don't have check valves in them, and I just like these better. But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to make another video addressing that and letting y'all know that I tested the warranty out, found out, you know, about that 3-year extension for 42 bucks. Like I said, you don't have to get the 3-year, but if you do, for 42 bucks, I think that's a really good deal. And like I said, considering how easy it is, and they just send you a brand new machine and you don't even have to wait. You know, you get this one and then put the old one back in the box they sent it to you with, and ship it back. So, you know, I just wanted to let some people know that this is a good option for the money, especially once I found out about how this warranty, the extended warranty for the price, and how easy this stuff is to swap out, and you get a brand new machine. So if anybody's got any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them. You know, there's always going to be somebody that's going to dog pretty much anything, you know, you say, you know, but or disagree with it. But you know, I promise you, I wouldn't recommend. And by the way, I'm not affiliated with Sunjoe at all. They're not paying me to talk about this, and I do not recommend junk. I just don't. Like I said, I don't have a ton of time with this machine, but I have put several hours on that one, and it works good for the application of doing cars. So let me make that clear. But yeah, if y'all have any questions, leave down below. You know, guys, if y'all have this unit, also, you know, let me know y'all's experience with it. And you know, other than that, guys, till the next one, y'all either be good or be good at it.